Hi everyone. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I am taking a break from daily chores and coming on here just to talk. Um, yeah, of course, we're going to pull some cards. It's what I do for you guys. But, like every collective reading I've ever done, remember to use your discernment when you are watching collective readings, unless they are a personal reading, of course. I am only reading the energy, and it can be any one of our energies. It could be the energy of somebody on their right side of their energy, which means that they are on the path, on the righteous path. Or I could be reading the energy of a karmic, somebody who has taken a wrong turn. Remember, we hold both masculine and feminine energies, depending on which timeline we sit on, we are currently living in. Can, even in the moment, can differ on which energy we sit in. For me, when I was in a more survival type mentality, I spent most of my time in my masculine energy, you know. So, like I said, do not try to force something to make it fit. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it's just simply not your energy. And that is okay. That is okay. There is plenty of readings out there that could resonate with you. Anyways, I ask my ancestors to protect me while I channel any messages for the collective and also myself, as I am also part of the collective energy. I hope that all of you watching show grace today and show kindness in tough situations. Recently in my life, I had the answered prayer of truth be gifted to me. And with truth sometimes comes revealing of people's faces, their masks being ripped off. The cool thing about the truth that was revealed to me is, though it hurt to watch their masks get ripped off, it was great getting that confirmation for my intuition when you knew something was up, there was an underlying lie. And the part that hurts is knowing that no matter where I have been in my life, I probably would have never, I can say confidently that I would have never done that to somebody, especially somebody that I said I loved. Like I said, we've all made great decisions and horrible decisions, and all those decisions have taught us something at some point in our life. So, with that being said, I am choosing forgiveness And I am choosing the key to hold that key of truth and utilize it when I need. Mask off. Mask off. All right, let's get on with it. Let's go to the California cards and see what comes out. Should have been a cowboy. Toby Keith. So we got the healer's card that came out. Yes, in a New York minute. Part of excuse me. Somebody was wanting to get this message out. Part of healing. Part of being a healer is being able to look at situations and see as many sides as you can. Not just the side that hurt you, not just the side that you assumed until you got confirmation, but all sides. All angles. And that is the only way, Mastered, that you can truly say that you're healing a situation. Of course, there will be always things that trigger you, trigger us as a collective, that will remind us of things that have happened to us. But in reality, all that does is give us another opportunity to take another look, another perspective, until it's mastered, until it no longer triggers you. One thing I've learned in life is you cannot control what somebody does to you, what somebody does, period. But you can control self. You can control how you react to it, how it affects you, how it changes you, if it actually changes you as a person. Even if something was stolen. In my story, in my life, there has been many times where this particular thing has happened to me and to those around me. But like I said, there was a time back in my past that I too have made choices that were unjust. And recent events have just given me a brand new perspective of the matter. A new understanding. One thing that we on Earth here should never stop doing is learning, is gaining knowledge, is strengthening our intuition and broaden our views, our perspectives, till we can have a bird's eye understanding, an understanding, not just an understanding, an understanding of why things happen, why people do things. Of course, we will never get that. Sometimes we never get that reason of why they did this, why they do certain things. But we can for ourselves. Let's get a little further into it. Let's use the whatever deck. It's one of my favorite decks to use. One of my favorite decks that I created. It has all kinds of topics. Double down. Chris Young. There will be a phone call or a text or an email coming through, collective. I don't know yet what that phone call, text, email will entail. At the bottom of the deck, we have karma. Ow. Possible drama. Remember when you are receiving the phone call, receiving the text, receiving the email, to take a step back, collective, and analyze how you react to this phone call. Even if you even take the phone call, excuse me. We all have that choice to ignore the phone call or respond. And some phone calls, texts aren't even worth a response. I used to be that type that typed out that long retaliation text, retaliation comment, email. But for what? I guarantee they don't actually listen and read and feel what you're saying. So what's the point, right? Somebody is going to jail for the actions that they committed, collective. Somebody who doesn't care. They had one goal. Who doesn't believe in the divine. Who doesn't care what happens. And they think that they are untouchable. But first came the jail card. Somebody is going to be convicted for the actions, for the lies, for the defamation of character they chose to be a part of. And it's going to be longer than a minute. Message in the music, collective. When you are feeling down, when you are feeling happy, when you are feeling anything, when you're feeling lost, I turn to music. There's always something there. It's always that perfect song that comes on. That perfect song that just gets you moving, gets you playing, gets you thinking. That's your ancestors. That's your angels. Wrapping their arms around you. Showing you that you are not alone. Even though sometimes you feel it. Somebody in the collective, in their karmic energy, wrote checks they cannot cash, made promises, took loans, did things, told lies, stole things they can't repay. However that is for you, collective, there are many. Godless card came out. Many of them didn't know that they were being watched by not only everybody around, but also by the ancestors, by the angels, by the divine, because they didn't believe in it. They don't believe in that. But I have a feeling they're about to find out. Thomas Rhett playing After All the Bars Are Closed. Somebody is going to learn. Somebody's going to be humbled and learn to hate less, to judge less. Everybody thinks, oh, that won't happen to me because they're in a certain bracket, certain lifestyle. They have certain friends. But it can happen to you. Many things can happen unexpectedly. When love wasn't enough, when somebody continued to seek more and more and more, greed overcame them. Somebody who is drinking, who overindulges a lot. A lot of cards here. Somebody in the collective's energy did a love spell. And I just learned this yesterday. So I knew that some spell work, some word manipulation, word magic, whatever kind of spell work you do. What you do is you attach an etheric cord, a handcuff, to somebody's soul. Not necessarily to somebody's actual body, but to somebody's soul. And unless it's a really, really good, you have help with your spell work or whatever you do. Multiple hands at play here. You anger the soul. What you do, if it's a love spell, is you either enhance the feelings that are already there. So, if we're talking about a love relationship and you guys go your separate ways and it's to the point where somebody hates you, you enhance that hate. Race is an issue. Coming from a girl who I am half and half. I have two. Who was born into a family where me and my two siblings were the first mixed races in the family. We were constantly reminded of it. And then I married into a family as such, where my husband was also different than his family. And he said he always knew. He was always reminded that he was different. Don't worry about a thing. Somebody is going to emotionally react to something. Somebody dropped the ball. Wasted on you. Wasted on you. All of this time and all of this money. Somebody is going to have money issues. Divine heard the collective's silent cries. The angels, the ancestors. They know what's in your heart, collective. They hear your thoughts. When you think nobody is watching, nobody is listening. Somebody always is. Like I said with the music, that perfect song can come on at at the time you need, or you're scrolling on social media and that perfect meme gets you. It's like somebody put that there for you. They did. Perspective. Somebody is out of balance in their soul, their body is out of balance. Somebody needs balance in their life. And whatever side of karma you sit on, whichever part of the wheel, if you're on the top of the wheel, you'll get good karma. If you're on the bottom of the wheel, you'll get negative karma. And if you feel like you're untouchable, all of it will be well deserved. I say it every single one of my readings because I've seen it. Do not do so much to somebody in a negative manner that you think karma is fake, is not real. Because karma has a way of showing you that it is. And sometimes it will hit you where it hurts the most. Sorry, came off of there. Convicted card came out again. Let us get one of my Akashic Records Oracle cards. One for the collective. Can I get one for the collective? Resolution. Whatever it is you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way you want or hope. Like I said, you can't choose what kind of karma you get, what kind of justice you get. But be able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. When cycles close, we don't always get to pick how they close. Like they say, that famous saying, tomorrow is never promised. Don't wait to fix things for tomorrow. Good night into good morning is playing. And the person singing is Brett Young. Alright, let's go to the purple box. Axton. Name that doesn't need to be in that box. Somebody is sleeping with an ex-wife. But let it pop out. Owl. Nature gives you many, many, many signs. If you keep seeing a certain animal, look it up. Look up the spiritual meaning. Owls represent knowledge and wisdom. They also, for me, represent ancestors because they're always watching. They're watching in the night while you sleep. Something about a karmic brother. Just remember, collective, whatever happens, it is always the divine's plan, God's plan, the God's plan, not yours. Things happen out of your control. Cycles close. Karmic gets dealt. And you can't control it. For a karmic brother, it looks like the collective needs to remember it is his plan, not yours. Remember to always read your contracts. Don't just sign. Look at all the details. Take time. June, another name. Singing sweet songs. Casey Musgraves is doing the remake of Three Little Birds. About a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Matter what happens, collective. Don't worry about a thing. It's his plan. It's the divine's plan, not yours. I can't lose with him or her by my side. If you are on the right side of your energy, collective, and you know you are protected, just know, no matter how it looks at any given time, the divine, the universe, has your back. Here's a message to you. Baby, don't worry about a thing. Somebody is concerned about all the actions that they did. Somebody has failed. They are feeling guilt. They have been caught, collective. They are the karmic in somebody's life. Tow truck energy. Allergic. Somebody is a card that was in my whatever deck was standing. I didn't pull it, but the card said allergic to meds. There is going to be a reset. Scales being balanced for actions caused. Karma being dealt. Whether you get good or bad and who it touches is not your plan. It's divine's. Smiley, another name that's not in the right box. Sleeping with ex-wife came out. Somebody has been sleeping with their ex-wife. Healing hands. Somebody who has healing hands. A doctor usually has healing hands. So somebody may need to go to the doctors. Sudden weight loss. Bloom where you are planted. Thanks, Larasha. It's one of her. She has taught me a lot. Bloom where you are planted. You, like I said in the beginning of my reading, you cannot necessarily control what people do around you or how they react around you. But you can control if they are around you. You can control the boundaries you put up. You can control how you react to situations. Spirit wants to remind people that though we are here for each other, to lean on each other and to help each other and not ridicule, judge, or all of that negative, ugly stuff you see, we must also stay in our own lane. We must also not utilize people as stepping stones. Not cheat. Not steal. We're all born knowing right from wrong. Yes, we get reminded as children, and we are taught it as children. But our gut feeling, do what feels good. Does it feel good when you choose to hurt somebody? Are you sleeping okay? How is your health? How is your schedule? Are you frantic? Do things change? Are you feeling like you're always playing catch up? Then you probably didn't do something right. Now, if things are flowing, things feel good, you probably made the right decision. Life has a way of showing you all the time. And your intuition will never lead you astray, will never lead you to hurting somebody. Alexander. The letter S. A natural disaster, an earth shake. It can actually mean an earth shake or something that happens in life that shakes you to the core, that reminds you why you're here, that puts you on the path that you need, that unmasks individuals that you need boundaries from. Something about Tuesday. There will be something done low key, something done that isn't seen. It's not affecting me, so it can never happen to me, right? Wrong. People that live like this, that hold their high, stick their noses up at people who struggle. An earth shake. It can and it will happen. A release. A mother knows. A mother knows about. If we're talking about a passed over lover, ooh. A lover knows. So if we're talking about cheating, a lover knows. But the card says a mother knows. If we're talking about a Passover mother, she has got to see the actions that her children here still on earth have done and how they treat people. Something about an uncle touching a niece. A mother here on earth knows. Townfolk hiding. Multiple people know the truth. And they do nothing. It's not affecting me, so shh. Utilizing your power for wrong, right? All that does is attach you to their karma. You may not have committed, but if you don't help, you're just as guilty. You're on the wrong team. Safeway posted a missing person. That well runs deep. Cowboys do. Cowboys cry too. proven something in a little town. Keeping face. You'd rather keep face than tell the truth, than do something that's right. There will be strength needed for what is coming. Ham. Whatever is going to happen, it's going to happen twice. Somebody is going through their Job season. Somebody who laughed at those while they were down, kicked them while they were down, were on video rubbing somebody's nose in their misfortunes. Mask off. Something about a flood. Sitting in a hometown thinking you still got SHIT to prove. Break the chains that keep you from growing. Stop trying to play a role. Get off that team that you know is doing wrong. Break the chains that chain you to them. Something about a stolen house. Spirit says, do it. Something about that was caught on camera. Know your worth. Poison. Whether we're talking about somebody who knows that somebody is allergic to their meds, an allergic reaction, so then it would become poison. Feeding somebody peanuts when you know they're allergic to it. The letter K. Somebody wanted the collective on the right side of their energy. Possibly a protected individual to be the fall person. But like I said, the divine won't let that happen. An accident. Car in the water. An accident in home. Something in home. A hidden truth will be found. A hidden truth caught on camera. Mask ripped off. When your truth is caught on camera. If it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. If you think somebody's lying, they are lying. And that mask has now been ripped off. I can't believe my eyes these days. All right. 38, 35. Let's get a few letter cards. All right, Nancy, spell it out for me. And then we'll do some names. A, H, bar, go. Go with what's right. Go with what feels good. Bring justice to those if you can. If you know something, if you have the option Sometimes it is hard. It is the harder option. Do it anyways. Do not turn a blind eye. Shoot. BLIN. Shoot. D. Do not turn a blind eye. Ra. Call. It is up to you, collective, to answer a call if you choose to. Plan. The God's plan, not yours. And remember who is watching when you choose. It may not be nobody here on earth. All right. Some names. One more pile. The face before. Four. 4. Third wheel energy, cheating energy. Denise, Jolene. Ouch. Quinn, Mary Jane, Joey, Boyles, Jaramillo, Hernandez, Ted, Catalina, Favero, Brandy. If you're not willing, Jessica is what I was going to say. Matthias, Katie, Jasmine, Powell, Connie. Make it clear to you, my dear. Patty, Kane, MC, Steele, Tequila, O'Sullivan, Ancestor Energy here, Grandma Bunny, Shania, Blessica. Jessica is very, very important. Maddox, Sparleen, Shug, Juliana, Gary, Randall, Rook, Charlie, Akai, Bruce, Rosalind, Tiffany, Luna. All right. Let's get a sign. You get 3 signs. Wait, is this all of them? Yeah. So we have a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, one more, a Capricorn, again, we have the Cancer, the Sagittarius, the Virgo, and the Capricorn. Don't get tripped up on the astrological signs. If the story fits, it fits. Just don't force it. Take what's yours and leave the rest. Do something nice for somebody. If you have the opportunity to help somebody, do it. I'm out of here. Bye. As the lyric said.